I'm gonna wait till some people get in. How everybody doing? How everybody doing? I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, you guys. I'm just coming on, and I'm finna just talk about any and everything. I'm just finna talk about any and everything today. That's what I'm gonna do. I just got home from work. As you see, I done got cleaned up. This how I look. You guys, what you see is what you get. I'm 52 years old. I ain't trying to be all fancy on here. I ain't trying to put on a lot of makeup as you see. Nobody ain't trying to put on a lot of makeup. I am who I am. I'm naturally me. You're naturally me. 52 years old. Finna be 53 in October. October the 13th exactly. And I'm just chilling. And I'm here to talk about a little in and everything today, y'all. How everybody doing? Let me turn this fan down because my eyes going to start watering. How everybody doing, y'all? I'm finna talk about a little everything. I'm just waiting for some people to get in. I just been on here for a minute, for literally a minute, and I'm just going to talk about everything when it comes from reaping and sowing, karma, putting people in your business, strangers in your business. I'm finna talk about everything from spirits, demonic spirits, from bullies, from frenemies. I'm finna just talk about it. So whoever want to listen, listen. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I'm still going to do the video, no pressure, because at the end of the day, I still got a job where I go to work and get paid. So YouTube is just something fun for me. If I get paid from it, it is what it is. No pressure. No pressure. It is what it is. I just want to come on and chill. So, I already know how it is. I trust and believe. I know how spirit works. Trust me. I don't have to be around people. I know how spirit works. Trust me. Trust me. I know. To me, guys, let me tell you. When it comes to spirits and people who I don't even know, I know how it works. So it's like when things happen, I already know how it's happening, why it's happening. So, I don't believe in all that, what it's called, all that different stuff when people do stuff, read this kind of stuff and doing that kind of stuff. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I don't believe. But what I am going to talk about, you guys, is a little sowing and reaping, a little bullies. I'm even going to talk about beauty. I'm going to talk about beauty. When I came on, you guys, I'm not coming on to make sure my hair is the best. Hey, Josh, how you doing? I'm not coming on here to make sure that I'm all glammed up. Can I get glammed up? Of course I can get glammed up. Of course, if I want to really get this hair done, I can get this hair done. If I want to put on a face full of makeup, I can do that. But I said, you know what? I'm coming on as is. I'm coming on as is. All the one besides the eyeliner, I like my eyeliner and I like my chapstick. But other than that, your girl coming on natural. I'm 52 years old. I ain't finna trying to put on a face full of makeup just to come on YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. I know if y'all want to see somebody who got a face full of makeup come on and do their thing, it is what it is. I'm not doing it. You're going to see my gray hair. I'm 52. What you expect from a 52-year-old? Yes, you're going to see gray hair. Yes, you might see some fine lines. Yes, you might see some bags in the eyes. I'm 52 years old. It is what it is. A lot of people don't come in on here at all. A lot of people don't show face. At least I'm showing face. At least I'm showing face. It is what it is. So this is how I'm coming on. It is what it is. But I want to talk about a little stuff. I don't know which one I want to talk about first. I don't know if I want to talk about the karma or the reaping what you're sowing. I don't know if I want to talk about the frenemies, which is friends but an enemy at the same time. I don't know if I want to talk about bullies. I don't know if I want to talk about beauty. I don't know if I want to talk about the spirits and the demons. I don't know. But I came on here to have a discussion. Hey, LaWanda, you are super beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that now. But I am coming in on as is. Besides the eyeliner and a little chapstick, I am coming on. But I thank you. I appreciate you. How you been doing? I've been fine. I'm trying to come on the scene more because a lot of people don't know that I've been on this YouTube thing for a while. A lot of people, because I've been behind the scene for a while, a lot of people just don't know I've been here. So, I'm trying to get back where I used to be, trying to get back on the scene. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm trying to see what y'all want me to talk, what y'all want me to discuss first. What y'all want me to discuss first? Karma, which is sowing what you reap, reaping what you sowing, what you reaping. Frenemies, bullies, beauty, spirits, or demons. Which one of y'all want me to talk about first? Put in the comment what y'all want me to talk about first. Because I want to have some discussion as grown women and men. Let's discuss some of this stuff. Because a lot of people, we want to talk about beauty. Oh, let's talk about beauty. What my opinion of beauty. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Do you all agree when it comes to beauty? The word beauty beauty is not all about what you see. Beauty is not all about what a person see. Not me. Whoever y'all think is beauty. It can be a person, it can be a flower, it can be a butterfly, it can be a car, it can be a house. Whatever it is, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And so let's just stick with what the majority of people think of beauty is being a person, male, female, woman, man, whatever. When people look at something, they say, "Ooh, that's beautiful. She's beautiful. He's handsome." Okay, it is what it is. But what is real, true beauty? What is real, true beauty? What do y'all think is real, true beauty? And I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is real, true beauty. I'm gonna tell you when it comes to a person, a real, beautiful man or woman, is a genuine person. It's a loyal person. It's a person who tells the truth. The one to say your character, okay, all right. So what y'all opinion of beauty in a person? In a person, I'm telling y'all what beauty is to me. Beauty is when somebody can be lovable, caring, sharing, loyal, faithful, strong, have a mind of their own. I ain't even going to say well spoken. Some people it's not well spoken, but that's who they are. That's how they grow up. People think that you have to speak a certain way to be on their level. No, if some people speaking the way they speak, and I understand what they saying, it is what it is. Everybody didn't grow up in the up north. Some people grew up down south, and they talk different. So when I hear country people like myself, and when I hear a New Yorker or somebody from a different state speak how they speak, I love listening to diversity because that is who a person is. But when a person starts judging people and thinking they better than somebody, that's not beauty to me. When people start thinking that they better than somebody, I don't care how beautiful you think you are, or how beautiful other people say you are. You're not beautiful to me in my eyesight when you look a certain way and people say, "Oh, she is gorgeous," but your heart is not right. You're not beautiful to me. I look at the inside, like God look at the inside. I look at people inward parts. Your outward part can be, you can probably be what people classify as beautiful, but if your heart ain't right, you ain't right in my book. So like I said, what y'all want me to talk about? Do we want to really talk about beauty? Do we want to talk about beauty? Beauty fades, sweetheart. or handsome man, or whoever think they are all of this and that. A bag of chips, as they used to say back in the day. Beauty fades. I'm 52. I don't look how I used to look when I was 20, 30, and 40. I'm 52 years old. I didn't have gray hairs when I was in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. It's going to get grayer than this. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I might have fine lines, wrinkles on my eyes, wrinkles around my neck. This might be hanging down here when I get older. But do that mean that I'm not beautiful? No, it don't mean that. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Do you see a lot of people who is married to a Halle Berry or a Beyonce? Because those are the people they say beautiful, right? But do you see people married to those people who they call beautiful? No, I don't see that. I see a lot of men married to beautiful women because how they are inside. How they are inside. But people is so lost because they think beauty is always have to be how a person look. A person can look like a Halle Berry, Beyonce, or whoever they think is beautiful, Shantae, whoever they think of is beautiful. But you don't know how those beautiful people are on the inside. You don't know how beautiful people are on the inside. So with me, my opinion, when I can find a person who is so kind, no matter how they look, if a person call a person the U word, the GLY, you got to look at that person and look at their hearts. Because I don't call anybody that word. I don't base my friendship and my loyalty based on how a group of people look. If it's a beautiful, just like a show called Mean Girls that I watched years ago. And these was all supposed to be popular girls. Had the nice bodies, the nice families with money, boyfriends who was on the football team. And those are the people that they looked up to. Those are the people who I stayed away from because they was mean girls. They put down people. They thought they was better than others. And I don't associate myself with people like that. I don't associate myself with people who just think they're better than somebody. When people, as soon as somebody who think they're a whole bag of chips and think they better than somebody, I don't need that kind of person around me. I don't need that person around my surroundings because I'm going to give them a look like that's the look they're going to get from me. Because, baby, looks fades. I guarantee you how a person looked when they was 20 and 30, they're not going to look that same way when they 50, 60, and 70. In those years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, getting older, and get older, you're not going to look the same. Enjoy how you look from that time being. Enjoy how you look from that time being. Embrace yourself. Embrace who you are. For all the older people, like I'm getting older myself, I'm going to be 53. 53 years old. I'm going to be 53. And I'll be like, oh, my oldest daughter is going to be 35. My first son, he's 25. And my youngest going to be 18. I'll be like, dang, I'm 53 already? Time go by fast. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Do things in moderation. Just like with me, I try to keep my figure. I try not to gain a lot of weight because I know when I get older, I'm going to be tired. I'm already going through menopause. That's why I got this fan sitting here. I got the central air and heat on. Got a whole fan sitting right in my face because even though I got central air and heat, when that hot flash comes, you will see my nose, my forehead, my body started sweating because I don't have no more monthly. I don't have no more periods. I don't know if that's too much information, but we're supposed to be grown on this channel, so it is what it is. So I'm going through the little menopause. My mom told me, when your period stop, she told me at a young age because, she was going through it, and I was wondering why she was in AC and she's sweating. So I'm looking at her like she's sweating and got a fan on. I'm like, it's cold in here. Why you sweating? So she explained to me what menopause was. And I was hoping and wishing that I don't have to go through that because I didn't want to be in the cold and still flushing out sweat. But this is where I am now. So we get older, our body going to change, hormones going to change. I didn't know what a mid-age spread was. Mid, M-I-D, age, A-G-E, spread. Mid-age spread. Your body go through that. When you're in your 40s, in your 50s, you're not going to look like you did when you were slim at the age of 15, 20, 30. If you got a child, then you really going to be introduced to that mid-age spread. With that spread, you're going to be like, dang, man, where all these hips and butt and tummy coming from? It's just something that happens when you get in your mid-age spread season. And that weight is not going to be easy to come off. It ain't going to be easy to come off. Let me read some of the comments. Hold on. Let me read some of the comments, baby. Because I get to talking. It is what it is, y'all. Josh said, you should do barb hairstyle. Long hair works for you. You think so? I'm going to show y'all a picture. I used to have, listen, you guys. My hair is, if my hair was straightened, my hair would come to my shoulders. I don't do too much of my hair because I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with my hair. I'm natural, been natural for over 10 years, been natural for years. I don't know how to do my hair. I have 4C hair and I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. But I'm going to start doing something with my hair. I already said that, you know what, I want to do different styles. So I'm glad you put that in there because I already said it. I already got the hair in my room. I got hair in my room. I got different styles that I want to do with my hair. So I'm glad you said that, Joshua. Thank you. And I'm going to show y'all a picture. And I hope that I had another phone. My hair used to be so long, you guys, when I had a perm. When I had, because my mom, I never knew that I had this great of hair, you guys. I never knew that. Because when I was young, my mama said my hair was so thick at a young age that she used to straighten my hair. So I never knew I had waves in my hair. I never knew I had something that was called a 4C hair until my mom said, Kathy, when you was young, your hair used to be so wavy. I never knew that because when I was young, all she did was straighten my hair. And then when I got in middle school, I had a perm. When I got in ninth grade, I had a jerry curl until I was a senior. Then I got another perm after I graduated from high school. And then I went natural after my kids. And so that's when I found out that I had 4C wavy hair. But I never knew that. But I always had my hair rep every 2 weeks. It's a lady named Pearl, an older lady who used to do my mom hair. She didn't do no updos. She didn't do no anything that no extensions. She was an older lady, so all she did was had growing hands. So she grew my hair. All she did was she did my washing set every 2 weeks, my perm every 6 weeks. That's the only lady I used to let touch my hair. So when I show you a picture of how long my hair was, so when you, Joshua, when you say Long hair works for me. Long hair works for me because I used to love my long hair. When I tell you I had to sit hours and hours under that dryer when she did my perm, wrapped my hair up, wrapped it all up. My hair was so long. You see how thick it is now. I done showed you. This without a perm. But when she wrapped my hair up and put me under that dryer, and when she combed my rep down, my hair was literally flowing like the wind. When she dropped my hair out of that dryer, my hair was fully dry with no oil, no grease in it. My hair was flying. Every time I turned, it was, and she had it cut. She trimmed my hair. My hair was long. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. I'm definitely going to show you right when you said that, Josh. The one to say you are super beautiful. Thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Josh said you stay younger as you stay younger as you live longer. Oh yeah. Beauty, beauty. Your character. Tilo. Say right. You have been on for a while. I remember you being a part of that squad and doing commentary. Yeah, y'all, I've been on here. I felt bite. I felt back, and I wish I didn't because I know where I would have been right now, and I didn't like doing. I didn't like the fight that I fell off because I knew I had supporters, and so it's like, you know what? Try, do. Get back on this thing, get back on this thing, keep being who I am. See, I like being who I am. I like being positive. I like being that uplifting. I like just coming on talking, but I don't want to, when I do my commentary or say something, I don't like put nobody down. I might like to tell people my opinion about things, but I don't like hurting nobody's feelings. I don't like that because at the end of the day, when I cut off of here, I don't want to say something that somebody's feelings going to be hurt. That's not who I am. That's not who I am. LaWanda said how that person carrying themselves. Okay, yes, how that person carrying themselves. Tilo say my mother used to tell me an ugly attitude will make someone look up. You better believe it. And the thing is, y'all, let me tell you, can I be real honest with y'all? Tilo said my mother used to tell me an ugly attitude will make someone up. That is so true, you guys. But let me be 100% honest. Even though I'm a child of God, I be praying and wishing that people don't push my buttons. I say, Lord, please keep those people around me, because I know when people push my buttons, I have an ugly attitude. And I want to keep that 100 because I don't want people to just think just because I come on here and I speak of God like I'm not a normal human being. I'm a normal human being, you guys. And I don't like my butts to be pushing, but to be pushed, because I know that I can and will get ugly. So it takes a lot for me to get that way. So when I tell people, just leave me alone. Just stay away. Give me 50 feet. Don't come around me. Leave me alone. And people still want to push my buttons. And then when the real inside of me come out, that flash come out, it's like, see, I'm trying to be godly. I'm trying to be in the spirit. I'm trying to handle you in the spirit. But when you make that flash come out, it will be an ugly side. And your mom is right. That is right. So that's why I try to stay away from people who try to bring the worst out of me. Don't try to bring the worst out of a person who want and trying and praying to be calm. Because anybody and everybody, even Jesus, had an attitude. When them people was coming to his father's house and selling and doing all that stuff, he said, don't do this in my father's house. He turned on them over them tables. Even Jesus snapped. Even Jesus had an attitude. Even Jesus got mad. So when I tell people stop pushing people buttons to make them act a certain way, and I know people say, well, you have to have control of yourself. That's why with me, I keep my distance from a certain person, because when the words come out, I don't want nobody coming in my face saying, y'all seen what Kathy did? Y'all seen what Kathy, how Kathy ate? No, I don't like that. So your mom definitely is right. The one that said, I think the people with some, I think the people with some people we have to uplift. Yeah, we have to. I think everybody need to be uplifted, even me. That's why I say, even when I come over here and I speak of God and I speak about people doing right, I'm not perfect. I need some uplifting. I need some encouragement. I'm not perfect. I don't care how much I come on here and talk about a person need to be this. I need to be the same way. When I come in here and talk about people, I'm talking about myself too. I'm not better than nobody else. Nobody. Nobody. Do I want people to be loyal and love God and not sell their soul to the devil and not be a certain way? Of course, I don't want that from nobody. But at the end of the day, I'm human. I'm flesh. I am flesh. Sometimes my flesh can get weak and want to go off on somebody. Somebody do something to me. I am human. I am a regular human being. Did I back in the day used to get in fights? Yes. Did I used to win all my fights? Yes. Did I lose a fight? No. Can I lose a fight? Yes. Can somebody whoop my butt? I don't know. Because it never happened. But could it happen? Of course. My mama told us that. My mama told us all us that. When we fight, don't think that y'all can beat everybody because somebody can beat y'all. My mama told all us that. My mama was honest with us. My mama was honest, not in a negative, bad way. My mama taught us this so we can know. Back then, if I showed you pictures of all of my sisters when we was in our 20s, just like y'all. If y'all had the pictures when y'all was in y'all 20s, in a teenager in high school, y'all know how we looked. Do we look the same? No, we don't look the same. But y'all know how we look. So back then, when my mama had 4 girls, my mama had a step. Had a baby, got pregnant, had a baby, got pregnant, had a baby, got baby. She had my older sister at 17, had me at 21. She had 4 of her girls before she was 21 years old. And if y'all was to see our pictures, we was cute girls. Cute girls. So everybody, when you see 4 cute girls, everybody say, Miss Shaw, you got some pretty girls. Miss Shaw, you got some beautiful daughters. But my mama told us, she wasn't trying to make us feel bad when we was young like that. We didn't look at ourselves as what these people were saying. That what they were saying. We wasn't no conceited sisters. We didn't even look at beauty like that. We just looked at ourselves as being ourselves. People on the outside was coming saying that about us. And so my mom was honest. My mom was like, y'all, y'all love y'all, got beautiful girls, but it's people out there look good too. It's beautiful too. She didn't want us to be conceited, so she let us know. But we didn't think that because we weren't calling ourselves that. People were saying that. So my mom taught us about humility, being humble. Just because you was slim, your face looked good, your hair was good, you dressed good. My mom didn't teach us. She let us know that other people out here look just as good. She taught us humility. And people always say, your mama told you that? Yeah, mama told us that. My mama didn't want us to be cocky. My mama didn't want us to be cocky and thinking we was better than somebody else. Because we kept hearing it all the time. Every time we go somewhere, Miss Shaw, and we round and we little, we don't know. We just hear what people say. So sometimes when people tell a child, you beautiful, you look good, your girls look good, some little kids to get that, ooh, I'm beautiful, I look good, I look better than him. I'm hearing this 100 times. But we kept hearing it, so my mom was let us know that, hey, it's people out look just like you, look better than you, can look better than you. My mom taught us humility. She taught us to be humble. A lot of people don't do that with their children. A lot of people tell their children, yeah, you look better than that person, so carry yourself a certain way. My mom didn't teach us that. Just like when we used to get in fights and we win. All my sisters won the fights that they was in. Me, my older sister, my other sister, one of my sisters just didn't like to fight. So we had to go and try to fight for her because she was not that type to fight. So out of my mom, 4 girls, it's only 3 that fight, 1 that wouldn't. So when we win the fights, my mom always told us, there's somebody out there might can beat you. But we didn't start no fights. We weren't no troublemakers. When people start, we finish it. But we weren't no troublemakers. Don't get me wrong. Just because I say we won the fights, don't think that we was a ish starter. We didn't start nothing. We didn't start nothing. So I can say that for all of my sisters. I can put anything on it. None of my sisters start fights. People used to come to us with drama, come to us saying, oh, y'all think y'all all that, and start on us. But we was never that type who was a ish starter. So my mom told us, it's somebody out there who anybody can win a fight and anybody can lose a fight. That's how we was taught. Anybody can win a fight and anybody can lose a fight. So my mama didn't want us to be bullies because we was not ever a bullies. We just stood up for ourselves. So that's how that was. Luana said, I think the problem with some people we have to uplift are definitely. Joshua that says that's rude for people calling anyone the U word or stairs a slur is so rude. Joshua said exactly. Lawanda said you have such a beautiful spirit. Thank you, Lawanda. I'm 46 and still have them. I'm 46 and still have them. What age is it when it stops? You talking about menopause? You started yours at 46. I started my menopause at, I think, 49. That's when my last administration came on. I'm going to be 53 in October in a couple of more months. If not, probably not even a couple of more months. In a month and a half, I'd be 53, and I still got my hot flesh, and I started when I was 49. So I don't know. To each person is different. You have some beautiful hair. Thank you, Luana. I appreciate that. But yeah, so that's the topic I wanted to talk about when it came to beautiful. The ministry, yeah. Ooh, I'm glad that's all. But sometimes I be sweating so bad on the real tip. Sometimes I be at work. Sometimes I be at home and I start to sweating. Just like now, I'm not sweating because you see, I got my fan right here with the central air on. If I didn't have this fan right here, you guys, my face would just start pushing out my pores, sweat. And I start getting a hot flash. You would just see my face look like it's sweating. And I'd be like, well, hold up, y'all. I'd be back and I have to get a rag and draw off my face. So I don't like that. Sometimes I'd be like, Lord, I just wish sometimes I did have a monthly, because a month, that only lasts with me for 4 or 5 days. And I never had no hot flash. Sometimes I just say, man, I wish I still had that. Because at least I know that's once a month and I never had cramps. And, it's like, dang, that's only 4 or 5 days. Because I was light. I wasn't a heavy, it's a mean spot on here, so I want to be discussing. But, I've been like, dang, man, sometimes I wish I could go back to them days. But, hey, our body is, our hormones, it is what it is. So, you guys, I hope when it came to beauty, that y'all got the message from beauty. Because I said I want to just come on here and just talk about something. So beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Beauty to me is when somebody got a big heart, a good heart, when somebody is loyal, somebody is friendly, somebody is kind, somebody is giving, somebody is loving. I like the inside beauty better than the outside beauty. I like people inner beauty before I look at the outer beauty, because the outer beauty can be so evil, so wicked, so demonic, so just devilish, so just want to make you want to get away from them. That's how somebody's beauty can be, and I just choose to be away from people like that. I still have my period. Normally, when do they stop? What age? It can be any age. I got 4 sisters. And I'm the youngest, and my monthly stopped before one of my older sisters. So, it can be at any age. Whatever God do is what he do. It can be any age. But I got my last ministration when I was 49. 49. It started for a minute, when I think I was like 47 or 48. It stopped coming on some months. Then it'll come on again. It was getting real light. So sometimes then it started doing like every 3 months. Then sometimes it don't come on at all. And so when I think I turned 49, it just like I didn't have to go through off and on, off and on. It totally shut down at 49. At 49. So I started experiencing, right after that, I started experiencing the hot flashes, the hormonal change, the extra weight gain, all that, because my hormones just changed. I stopped wanting to exercise because my body was just tired. I wanted to eat a whole bunch of sweets, and I gained weight. I got that mid-age spread. Oh my God. So I went through it, and I'm still going through it now. Like when I used to be that type who used to exercise. Now with these hormonal changes, like, man, I don't want to exercise. I'm 52 years old. I want to chill. So that's why I'm trying not to allow my body to get a certain weight, because I'm not going to want to go out there and work it off, because it ain't nothing nice. So yeah. This last one was horrible. I was cramping. Yeah, I never experienced that. My daughter, when she first started, she had to take a pill because she was cramping so bad. And to this day she cramps. I never experienced cramping. I never experienced that. Never experienced that at all. So that part of my life, everything happened for a season. That part of my life is done, over with, no more periods. Now I'm going through this hormonal change with the menopause, and it is what it is. So that's enough, you guys. I told y'all I want to talk about beauty. So now it's reaping and sowing, karma, frenemies, bullies, spirits, and demons. Which one y'all want to talk about first? If nobody don't put nothing up here within 30 seconds, I'm finna choose one. So out of the sowing and reaping, karma, bullies, spirits, demons, frenemies, if nobody don't put nothing in, like I say, I'm finna speak on whatever. So I'm gonna give some people time to put in the comments what you want to talk about. Or you want to talk about reaping and sowing? So sowing and reaping, a lot of people call that karma. But I say reaping and sowing because I want to go what the scripture say first. Before I give anybody anything a credit, I got to give credit to where credit is due. And the Bible is saying sow and reap. So when you sow a seed, let me turn this fan, kind of get my nose running a little bit. So when you sow a seed, you guys, a seed can be anything. A seed can be anything. And when we sow a seed, we got to make sure we sow a seed on good grounds. We got to make sure we sow a seed on good grounds. Because at the end of the day, that seed is going to harvest. That seed is going to harvest. If you treat a person bad, somehow, some way, I don't care if it's with you, with your children, with somebody, you want to reap what you sow. If you treat somebody bad, if you do somebody dirty, and it is what it is. I don't care if it's a word that you planted. I don't care if it's something that you put in somebody's head, calling them the you word. That's a seed that you planted in that person's head. Because that seed might grow in their head, and they might think they that way. Because a lot of people, when a children is born and people start calling them, talking about their skin color, because some people can be so bright, some people can be extra a darker color. And when people start calling people names, that stuff stick in people's head. It's a seed. If you was in elementary school and somebody was called a certain name, that person could be grown. and still remember what that person said. A person still can remember who said what they said. A person can still remember where they were when that word was said. That was a seed that they planted in that person. So if it's a negative seed and that person can't get that seed out their mind, you going to be held responsible for planting that seed in that person's head. It's a seed. You cannot call your children names, ugly names. You cannot call people who you can't just call people ugly names or say something, a lie. Even a lie is a seed. A lie is a seed. Calling people names is a seed. Anything that stick and grow is a seed. If you call somebody a name and it grows and it don't leave their mind, you planted that seed. You're going to be held responsible. If you tell a lie and that lie grow and it spreads to multiple people, you're responsible for that lie. You are responsible for anybody who heard that lie. You're responsible for anybody who believed that lie. You're going to be held responsible for the lie that you spoke. The words that you said. That's why you got to be careful. It's a book that I read called Hung by the Tongue. You got to be careful of the words that you put out into this world, in this atmosphere. It's going to grow. The stuff that this is God's world. God is the creator. God created the rain, the soil. He created everything. So when you push something out of your mouth out there, it's going to grow. It's going to grow. So you got to be real careful about the things you say. You better repent and ask for forgiveness of the things that you say. You got to. And it is what it is. It is. It ain't, when you sowing and reaping, it ain't all about that real fruit that you bite into. It's not all about the herbs that you plant that's reaping and sowing and reaping. It's not about that pineapple that you put in the ground and that's going to grow into a real pineapple. It's your reaping, your sowing and your reaping, what you putting out in this earth. So you got to be extremely careful of the things that you say. Sometimes when people say you need to shut your mouth, sometimes you got to shut your mouth and zip it. Because it's real. It's real. So a lot of people don't know about the karma, the reaping and what. So a lot of people just know about the word karma. A lot of people just know about the word karma. But it's real. It's real. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Be careful what you put out there. It's a lot of lives can be hurt by a lie that you put out there. A lie. Some people can see somebody walking with a person, and it could be that person's brother, and people might say, "Ooh," and tell a whole lie. She was walking with a man. Before they leave, they probably gave the brother and sister a hug, a kiss on the cheek. Ooh, she was up there with a man, and didn't even know that was her brother, her cousin, her uncle, whatever. It spread a whole negative seed. Vice versa, if it was a woman and somebody came and hugged the woman, whatever, vice versa. You cannot spread a lie. You cannot spread a lie. Because whoever believes that lie and starts spreading, you're going to reap what you sow. Be careful with your words. Be careful of the things that come out your mouth. Be careful of the things that come out your mouth. Be careful of the things you listen to. Be careful of the things you listen to. But definitely close your mouth. Be careful and close your mouth. Was that enough with the reaping and sowing? Was that enough of the reaping and sowing? Okay, so now I want to talk about frenemies. Who want to talk about frenemies, bullies, beauty, spirits, and demons? Now I might can't discuss it all. I might have to come back later on, but I just want to discuss one more: frenemies, bullies, spirits, and demons. Which one? I'm gonna give people at least 30 more seconds to come up which one that you want me to talk about. Frenemies, bullies, spirits, demons. And I already talked about beauty, and we already talked about reaping and sowing. And the last one, it won't be today, but I'm gonna talk about something else, but I'm not gonna put it on here yet. I don't want to put it on here yet, but it's something else I'm going to talk about. So, let's talk about bullies. No, let's talk about spirits and demons, since we already talking about reaping what we sow. Spirits. Let me tell you, human beings sometimes can have demonic spirits. When you see people acting a certain way and doing weird stuff, that is demons. That's why when I say pray for a person flash, pray for their flash, because people have demons around. That's why I don't like to be around certain people. Because if I feel like something ain't right, I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm gonna keep my distance because spirits and demonic spirits is real. It is real, and people got to keep themselves away from those kind of people. You got to keep, when you see something wrong and you see behaviors that's just wicked and evil and demonic, you got to keep yourself away from certain people like that. You cannot allow yourself to be around so many people and you don't know what's going to attach themselves to you. You got to stay away from certain people. When you feel an energy and that energy is not right and you know you didn't do nothing to that person, but that energy just not sit well in your spirit, you have to keep your distance from a person. You don't have to dislike that person, but pray for that person and keep your distance. Don't even get involved with a demonic and wicked person. Don't get involved with a person like that, you guys. You cannot get involved with somebody like that. They're going to make your life miserable. They're going to make your life absolutely 100% miserable. Miserable. So you guys, like I say, I'm so happy that I was able to come on after work. I might, yeah, y'all know when it comes to me, I might come back on later on. I may come back on later on. It can be, y'all know when it comes to me, it can be 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And if God say, you know what, talk about this, I'm going to talk about it because somebody probably sitting around and need to hear that word. Somebody probably needed to say, you know what? I needed that. This was the right time I needed to hear that. I'm so glad that I heard this. So when I tell y'all, please share the video. Share the video. Share the video. Somebody going to need to hear some of the words that's coming out my mouth. Somebody got to need to hear it. But at the end of the day, I got to be respectful because my husband just came back home. I got to spend a little time with him and see what we got going on. But at the end of the day, you guys, I'm so happy that I was able to come on. I want so bad. If I can come on regular, daily, y'all, I would be so happy. But at the end of the day, I got to do my best. So y'all, I thank you again for subscribing to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you watching it, subscribe. If you watching the replay, subscribe. Share the video. Definitely like the video. I'll be back on whenever I'm led to do it. I'll be back on. But in the meantime, you guys, in the meantime, I pray that God gives you all the desires of your heart. I pray for your peace. And I pray that whatever you got going on in your family, that everything is resolved, that nobody have grudges. I just feel in my spirit that I need to say that. You know, in my spirit, I just feel I need to say whatever coming out my mouth, it need to be said. So with that being said, everybody, I pray that you guys have a wonderful night. And you might see me later on in the dark. So with that being said, everybody, just know that I love you guys and have a wonderful night. Peace.